Shalom, Yashala. That's the brother Kaya coming from the GMS Louisiana Saints camp. And I was meditating on just how the hopeful elect men that have basically, in this thing put their lives at stake, man. Because this not a fairy tale. This truth don't have a fairy tale ending to it, man. Hey, this is gonna be real life affairs, man. Blood being spilled at the end, men putting their lives on the line, man, being beheaded for the love of the Mashiach Yahushua, man. But hey, that's what it's about at the end of the day, man. And with no further ado, I'm gonna get right into it, man. This Acts, I'm gonna be jumping around pretty much, just going in accounts where certain things transpire with men, man. Basically for this truth, or for the sake of the good of it, man. Risk their lives, man. Turn their lives in, man. For it, man. Basically being martyrs in the truth. This Acts 15 and 26. It says, I'm going to read 25. It says, it seemed good unto us, being assembled with one accord, to send chosen men unto you with our beloved Barnabas and Paul. These are men that have hazard their lives for the name of the Mashiach Yahushua. Now, why must it be a hazard to basically serve and commit to the Most High, man? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Because this truth is not accepted in society, man, as a worldly thing, man, as a spiritual thing, man. That's why men got to be chosen out of the foundation, which the Father ordained from the very beginning, man. And on top of that, they got to hazard their lives, man. Put their lives at jeopardy, man. That they well-being be at stake, man. This truth is up and basically, when you do this walk, is up in smokes, man. You never know what you gonna run to next, man. You never know what alleyway the Most High may send you down, man, and step upon, man. But it's all for you, it's all for your good, man. Cause the scriptures say precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints, man. Men putting their self in harm's way for this truth, man. This Jude 1 and 3, it says, beloved, all right? And this only speaking of the elect here, man. So, this is just to the brethren, man. Exhortation to the brethren, man. Encouragement. This Jude 1 and 3, it says, beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort, right, you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints, man. Why must we strive earnestly, man, and contend for this thing, man? Because this truth is a struggle, is a struggle, man, right? It's a struggle of good and evil, man. And we gotta contend. We gotta defend the truth, man. The scriptures tell you to be defenders of the gospel, man. And with that, gonna come casualties of war, man. Right? It's gonna come wars, disputings, right? Disagreements, of frustrations, right? People taking their anger out, man. Strivings amongst men. All this is present, man, when this truth is being preached, man. When Yahushua spoke, that was Paul, whoever it was, man. Fights broke out, man. So, I mean, you gotta prepare for the worst of the worst, man. And there's many accounts where we're gonna get into some where men laid their life down, man. Straight like that, man. Laid their life down, man. This Judges 5 and 9, I'm gonna get one at 18. The point isn't 18, but I'm going to get 9. It says, my heart is towards the governors of Israel. And the governors of Israel is the elect, man. They're going to be the ones judging Israel, man. Right? Because they have risked their lives, man, for the right of this thing, man. Like the scriptures say, who shall stand for me for the evildoers, man? It says that offer themselves willingly among the people. What people all offer themselves as sheep, man? In the middle of opening of the gates, man. Where everybody's at. The prophets, man. The elect men, man. Those who have been elected to contend for the faith, for the gospel. It says, bless ye Yahweh. I'm going to get the 18 was the point, though. Because I want to pull out this account where Zebulun and Naphtali were what had transpired in Judges. It's Judges 5 and 18. I'm just getting straight to the point and read the whole account. But it says Zebulun and Naphtali were a people that jeopardy their lives unto the death in the high places of the field, man. Let's get that jeopardy. Baba Kasha. Let me go on that. Old Testament, but Judges 5 and 18. Let's see. Zebulun and Naphtali, which was our brothers, right? It says
Strong's H2778. Charef.
It says to reproach, taunt, blaspheme, defy, jeopardize, rail, upbraid, to reproach, taunt, to winter, spend time, remain in harvest. What I'm looking for here. All right, it says to acquire, it says to be betrothed. Let me see if there's a strong definition. Say something different. Like it's go off here. As by stripping, it says to pull off, to expose. Yeah, man. To be exposed. Them men expose their lives, man. To be tried as if surrendered, right? They surrendered their lives, man. Defamed it, man. So that was all I wanted to really get in that. But yeah, man, these men surrendered their lives for this thing, man. Zebulun and Naphtali were people that jeopardy their lives unto the death in the high places of the field, man. Man, hey, and these are great men, man, because they're in accounts of the Bible, man. So this not something that just was spoken of and it happened, man, but it was happening. It happened in a great deed came about it, man. That's why it's spoken of in the book. Let me get something. There's I'll get another account, man, because these men is fighting unto the death, man. Them men had families and everything, man. They sacrificed it all, man. That's a part of making your life hazardous, man. You know, being hazardous in this thing, man. This First Maccabees. Shit, a lot of this First Maccabees 1 and 20. It says, and after that, Salaki. The fuck is this? Oh, 3. Salaki, Israel. This First Maccabees 3 and 20. It says, they come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us and our wives and children and to spoil us. Right? It was Judas Maccabees saying, but it says, but we fight for our lives and for our laws, man. We fight for what we have hanged our head on, man. Which is this truth. That's why every time somebody going off on doctrine or speaking about the truth, the men of the law, the elders of Israel, man, they defend this gospel, man. You're supposed to defend their own confirmation, man. The scriptures tell you to do that, man. That's protection of the laws, man. It says clearly here, but we fight for our lives and our laws, man. Because our law is the life. Our life is the law. You take that away from us, man, what we have, man. Besides this truth, man. And this truth come with laws, statutes, and judgments, man. That's just what it is, man. You know, so, hey, we gonna be defending till we, Lord willing, hope we the hopefully elect and we get beamed up out of here, man. The brethren know the brethren know who that applied to, man. That don't apply to everybody. This Revelation 12 and 11. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death, man. So that was Salak Israel. Did I get the right precept? I'm looking at it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved their lives, loved their lives unto death, man. So they died on manfully, man. You know, they died manfully, like in Maccabees, man. They gave their life honorably, man. You know, so they wouldn't stain their life for their legacy, man. And that's what you do, man. You know sometimes high risk equal high reward, man. You know, so is a reward for this thing, man. So, you know, if you put in a position and that's your lot, hey, man, you know, pray to the Father, man, that he put you through it. He get you through it, man. You know, and that's it. At the end of the day, man, take up your crown, man, and walk like a man, man. You know, take up this knowledge. This was the Father have given you, man, and hold fast, man. And the Lord gonna allow you to overcome it, man. Lord will, man. This Philippians. I'm all over the place, but hey, let it be so. This Philippians 1 and 20 says, according to my earnest expectation and my hope, which is his fate, man, that in nothing I shall be ashamed. Nothing in this thing, man. Even with present your body as a living sacrifice, sacrificing yourself, jeopardizing yourself, you know, going to hazardous environments, man, toxic environments, man, with this truth. It says, but that with all boldness, right? And always, so now also Yahweh shall be magnified in my body. Check this out. Whether it be by life or by death, man. Paul said, what have ye? And I paraphrase it, to have me to weep. Not only am I ready to go up into Jerusalem, but to die for the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, for this word, man. That's why I said for me to live is Yahweh Shai and to die is gain, man. The dead and the dead is gonna rise first, man. And hey, they got brothers in this faith that died, man. So some of the 140, some of the saints at 144 is already in the heavens, man. Meaning they already coming back with Yahweh Shai, man. So 144,000 ain't got to get sealed on this side, man. They got men who died earnestly in this faith, man, contending this truth, man, that died honored. Beautiful brothers, man. One of the Akim did a video. I forget who it is. I wanna say, don't quote me on this, but I wanna say it was one of the brothers who mentioned about I think he had that spiritual dream, man, that was beautiful, man. I forget the brother name, it escaped me, but I think he was saying he was in just going through the motions, and one of his brothers in the camp died, and he was thinking about it from a year that passed or something like that, man, and it caused him a deep sleep to fall upon him. But Yeah, man. You know, Lord willing that I can, I don't know personally, but Lord willing that's one that can be one account to show you that a elect man is dwelling with the Father, man. So 144,000 ain't getting sealed on this side. They got some brothers sealed already, man, who died in the faith. They sealed already, man. Right? But I don't want harp on that too long. But it said for me to live is the Mashiach, man, and to die is gain, man. That's why through him we shall have life eternally, man, and more abundantly, man. It's just life coming around the board with this thing, man. Hey, if you ain't on this train, man, I don't know what you're doing out here, man. But this ain't for everybody. This 2 Corinthians 11:10. It says, as the truth of Yahushua is in me, no man shall stop me of the boasting in the regions of Achaia, man. Man, Paul was speaking boldly, man. Coming to the throne of grace, man. You know. That's why they stoned him, shipwrecked him. Stephen was speaking boldly, man. Okay. This truth, man. Come on, man. We gotta know what we in, man. You gotta speak with confidence in this thing, man. This 1 Corinthians 9 and 14. I'll get out of here with these. I'll get one more after this. It says, even so had Yahweh ordained that they which preach the gospel should live of the gospel, man. Yeah, man. You know, even if that's unto death, which that's a number, complete number, man. That men that's gonna taste that, man. But some of us ain't. You know, to be honest with you, man, Lord willing, I'm a part of either one of them. Hey, man. Hey, sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad, but in this case, it's all good, man. Even the bad is good, man. It says, but I have used none of these things, neither have I written these things, and it should be so done unto me. For it were better for me to die than that any man should make my glory in void, man. Hey, Paul mentioned it should be better him for the die dealing with this truth multiple times, man. Innumerable amount of times, man. Because the whole thing is, it says, for do I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. For the necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe unto me if I preach not the gospel, man. So, hey, you gonna die regardless, man. You might as well die with something on your, where your works could follow you, man. Right? Meaning you laid your life down for a reward, man. They got niggas out here dying for nothing, man. Beyond some Jordans, man. Beyond an argument. Beyond a woman. Beyond a car. Beyond rims. Come on, man. That's a vain, empty, dark life you live, man. I'll get out of here with this one, man. It's Galatians 2:20. Through the Spirit. It says, I am crucified with the Mashiach Yahushua. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Yahweh, but the Mashiach Yahushua liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, man. So what you do in this thing, man, is all the hope towards gaining that eternal life and getting that crown, man, and ruling over nations, man. All right? And doing the law 100%, man. That's what it's all about, man. That's why we jeopardize children in worldly time and fleshly things, man. To get that which is spiritual, man. A spiritual man put away that which is carnal, man. When you was a child, you was carnal, man. But as a man, you got to be spiritual, man. Right? I said it on it says in malice be ye children, but in understanding be ye men, man. knowing what your walk is, man. You know, and glorying in your walk, man. Whether it be infirmities, you know, casualties, man. Hey, that's the lot, man. The Father chose for you, man. And, hey, whatever the Father chose for you, man, it was 100% beautiful, man. You know, no matter what it is, what you suffered in bonds or whatever it is, man, you got to just come to that understanding, man. And hey, the men of the Lord will, man. Lord willing, man. He put that spirit on them. Well, the spirit is on them, man. Because they know either way it go, whatever they do, they doing it for the Lord. Because they know the Lord got them doing it. But it says, I am crucified with the Mashiach Yahushua. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Yahushua living in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, man, who loved me and gave himself for me, man. It says, I do not frustrate the grace of God, man. No, man, but we walk accordingly, man. You know, we walk accordingly, man, in sufferings and binds and afflictions and in pain, man. We don't frustrate that, man. You know, we don't question the Lord, man. You know, when pain and anguish have taken hold of us, man. Lord willing, I'm a man of the elect. But we take it with a good conscience, man, and keep pushing forward. For if righteousness come by the law, then the Mashiach is dead in vain, man. But you know, with that argument, like I say, man, I was meditating on that, man, and hey, through the spirit, man, it's just what I got, man. So with that argument, brothers, continue to push on, man. No matter what, man. Really, you know, because like, hey, I know the men of the Lord catching hell, man, but hey, it'll be all worth it in the end. But with that argument, I hope it was edifying. Until the next time, I won't say Shalom.